Hey guys, so in today's tutorial I'm going to show you guys my easy bulletproof foundation, how not to transfer your foundation onto someone's outfit. Even the thought of hugging someone and just knowing that you might even transfer your foundation or any of your makeup onto someone just makes me cringe a little bit. So I just want to show you guys some of my tips and tricks on how to prevent that. So let's go ahead and get straight onto the tutorial. Priming your face, it is key when it comes to making sure that your foundation sticks to your face. So I am going in with my MAC Prep and Prime, and I am applying that with my Luxie 660 brush. Then I am going in with my Scandinavia. This is my primer spray, and I'm just applying that all over my face. For foundation, I'm going in with my Milani 2-in-1 Conceal, and I really love this foundation. I'm just taking that with my makeup sponge by Morphe. I'm just applying that, just making sure that I'm dabbing that very into the skin and just blending that very well into my skin. And then for concealer, I'm just going in with my LA Girl Pro Conceal, just concealing and applying my foundation just as I will, just regularly, and just making sure everything is nice and blended. Now this next step is very important. I'm grabbing any tissue, and a clean tissue actually, and I am wrapping that all over my beauty sponge, and I'm going to start dabbing that all over the face, just making sure that it's going to grab all of the excess oil from my foundation. So it's basically going to pick up any oils or any excess foundation that was left on my face. Once that step is done, what I like to do is I like to grab my loose powder. My favorite one is by Airspun, and I like to start setting first my under eye because that is the area that starts creasing, and then I'll go in with my wet sponge and I'll start setting the rest of my face. I like grabbing my wet sponge because I know that it's not going to give me a cakey feel. I do have dry skin, so it makes it more easy and it gives me a nice flawless coverage. So I just start dabbing that all over my face and not picking any extra powder back into that sponge. Then what I usually do is I follow up with a little bit of blending with my nice fluffy Morphe brush, and then I just go back in with a little bit of contouring with my blush and all that stuff. I'm basically doing like my foundation routine. I'm basically doing my makeup as if I was to do it basically just as follow, but I'm just adding a few more extra steps, if that makes any sense. You guys might call me crazy, but I went and grabbed another fluffy brush and I grabbed a little bit more of that Airspun, and I started just packing a little bit more and setting the rest of my face just a tad bit more. Trust me, this gives you a nice flawless airbrush finish. I have been loving doing this, and it just gives you like a nice flawless coverage, and trust me, it does set the rest of your face. Do this and trust me, you will swear by it just like me. After I do that, I go in with my highlights, and my highlights of choice for today is the Urban Decay one, which I got in my Ipsy bag. Oh my gosh, this thing is lovely. And also guys, don't forget your finishing spray. That is going to make sure all this flawlessness, all the goodness is going to stick together. Just glue it all intact. And also look at all this flawlessness. Look guys, I showed you guys also the results with a paper towel. It's nice and clean. There you go guys. I hope you guys enjoy. Those are my lovely tips and tricks. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. Please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.